learn about our beautiful angels, our messengers, our guides. And then we meditate on that angel or with that angel. And then we discuss what our meditation was and what messages came through for us. My co-host for the show is Christina Leftwich. Hello, hello. Christina does an amazing job at introducing these angels. I'm looking forward to what she's going to bring to us today with this one. We have a beautiful family gathered here to listen in and to the teaching, and then to go into that meditation with us. Welcome everybody that's here on Zoom. So good to have you all here. And Charlie joined us. He wasn't there before, and there he is.
On my screen, he's in the center. He's like definitely Charlie with his angels.
Oh yeah, Charlie and his angels. I love that. And I think Charlie's trying to speak. Do we need to unmute you? We're helping, Charlie. We're helping.
Hi.
There, yay, we did it. It was a group effort.
To put my name up there. But they don't know who you are.
Yeah, we don't know who you are. We have a good time. So welcome everyone who's coming in and finding this and joining us. And Grace Isis joined us. Yay. So I'm going to turn the teaching part over to Christina. And then when she's done, I will come in and do the meditation. So Christina.
Okay, everybody, let's keep our fingers crossed for our technology to hold on. If for some reason we get lost, just remember that I do have all of these notes available. Just shoot me your email and I can get you a copy if you can't hear everything. Today's angel is Archangel Raguel, which means friend of God. This angel is known as the angel of justice, the angel of harmony and fairness, the angel of order. No, it's good. In the book of Enoch, the prophet Enoch, which we had discussed is also possibly the angel Metatron, was carried as a mortal to and from heaven by the angels Raguel and Sariel. He is also said to be one of the 7 angels whose role is to watch over all of earth. His color is known to be a soft blue to a white, and the crystals you might use to work with him would be the aquamarine and clear quartz. Raguel brings with him a calm, supportive energy of positive resolution and cooperation. Raguel is a leader in a group of angels known as the principalities. Now, this group is known in general for helping people create order in our lives. They can help bring us discipline, wisdom, and fresh ideas, not only in an orderly fashion, but also in roles that we may have as a leader, and therefore in how we lead. Raguel focuses to bring or restore honesty and balance in all things, helping us to choose the divinely led path of harmony and justice. Since Raguel is very concerned about justice, he often delivers strength to people who are working to fight injustices. In the book Soul Angels, Jenny Smedley writes that Raguel is said to be the angel to dispense justice and judgment even among the angels themselves when there is a disagreement among them on what would be the next step or fair course of action to take. Raguel is known to defend the unfairly treated and provide empowerment, especially for underdogs. Raguel can help us to make peace with issues and people from our past, helping us to find our own inner peace and freedom from the childhood traumas and negative experiences. They help us to create and enjoy a more positive and encouraging relationship with our own self. Raguel can also help us to forge better relationships with other angels. So bear that in mind too. If maybe you've been having trouble feeling like you're really connecting with angels, Raguel will actually help you find ways and methods to connect with the other angels. Archangel Raguel acts as the perfect mediator if we are experiencing turmoil and misunderstanding in our relationships, whether that relationship is one of friendship, romance, family, or business. Doreen Virtue writes in her book, Archangels 101, sometimes he'll instantly heal the relationship, and other times he'll send intuitive guidance to you. You'll recognize this guidance as repetitive gut feelings, thoughts, visions, or signs that lead you to take helpful action steps in your relationship. Raguel is exceptional at bringing harmony, cooperation, and healing to an otherwise turbulent situation with their energy of peace, calmness, and forgiveness in order to bring about positive resolutions to disagreements and misunderstandings. Ask this angel for help if we get to feeling like we are being treated unfairly. Raguel can guide us in directing our angel at the directing our anger at the injustice instead towards solutions to these unjust situations. If you notice wake-up calls to do something about problems like dishonesty, oppression, gossip, or slander, be aware that it may be Raguel trying to bring these problems to our attention so we can do something about them. This wonderful angel can also help us to attract more spiritually oriented friendships based on a mutual support, trust, respect, integrity, and understanding with equal balance of give and take. Raguel can bring order out of chaos and help us to remain true to our spiritual convictions while under pressure. In art, Archangel Raguel is often depicted holding a judge's gavel, representing his work fighting injustices in the world. Also, snow and ice is known to be a symbol of Raguel and his ability at cooling down a heated argument or situation. And that is what I have for tonight about Archangel Raguel, and I am excited to turn this over to Teri for our wonderful meditation.
Technical difficulties. I couldn't
Oh,
unmute.
no.
It wanted me to stay muted.
I'm like, I hope they can still hear me.
Right? Oh, yeah, we could hear you great. And thank you to the internet angels who kept your internet going for that, because it was wonderful. And thank you, Christina. Thank you so much. And welcome to everyone that's joining with us virtually. You know, I love these angels and the way I shouldn't be amazed or surprised when things fall into place with them, but sometimes it's just like, wow, you can't plan this stuff. You know, you really can't make any of this happen the way they make it happen. And when it was Raguel this week, who to me, he's the angel of peace, conflict resolution, right? Not wanting us to have anything going on with anybody that's other than love or light. That's peace. That's exactly what peace is, just seeing the best in each other, wanting the best with each other. So today was a meeting that I was attending, and it was focused on peace. That wasn't the intention of the meeting, but when we got talking, and it seemed like everyone who was in the meeting brought up something about peace, the moderator goes, I think we're talking about peace today. And that particular meeting that I was in, I was able to share the Peace on Earth tour and actually have received now sponsorship for the Peace on Earth tour. So I want to make that announcement. And just, you know, these, you can't, like I said, you can't make this stuff up, that it happens just with the angels guiding the way. If I tried to make it happen, it always falls apart. But when I trust and believe and just allow, then everything comes the way it's supposed to come, with ease and grace. Grace Isis. My autocorrect always changes grace and ease to Grace Isis, and I love that. Because I see her energy with that, with grace and ease, and letting everything just be the way it's supposed to be. So I just wanted to share that, you know, it was no accident or coincidence that this angel is the angel for today. And this meditation that we're going to go into, it's bringing more peace to us through letting go of anything that's unlike peace. So if you all are ready to go into that meditation, I'm just in such a great place right now. Everybody to feel that feeling inside of just knowing that we're on this path for a purpose, that whatever comes our way, just allow it, because it's going to lead to wonderful things. And if there's things that's going on that you want to see changed, the way to change it is to let go, to let go. I walked a labyrinth yesterday with Karen. I'm with our dear Karen Palmer here in Solvang, California. And as I was walking that labyrinth, it was outdoors and it was big. It was a really big labyrinth. And I just kept hearing, stay in your lane. And I wasn't moving away out of my lane, but I kept hearing that message, stay in your lane. What everybody else is doing in their lane, that's not important to you. That doesn't matter to you. It doesn't affect you. Your mission is to stay in your lane and keep focused on what's important. Keep focused on priorities and what you know your path to be. And I was sharing with Karen, I kept hearing that, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. So then I'm walking down this one lane of the labyrinth, and I could see up ahead of me, there was a tree branch that was hanging low. And I'm arguing with my angels. If I keep staying in my lane, I'm going to run right into that tree. You know? And their message was, you don't have to. You don't have to run into the tree. Just trust and believe that all obstacles will be removed. And it was such a huge confirmation and blessing for me. And the other thing that I heard very clearly, I've taught for years. I'm a spiritual teacher and I teach through life. And I've taught for years that these experiences that we have are lessons for us to learn from. And they told me, get rid of that. Get rid of that talk. Get rid of that thought, because we all know everything we need to know. We all have that wisdom inside of us. We all have that learning inside of us. So all those experiences that we're here for, they're all blessings. They're blessings because they guide us into our higher level. They guide us into our spiritual growth. So that is a blessing. It's not a lesson at all. It's a blessing for us to feel the energy of it, not to look at it as something that we're being taught or something that's missing that we have to get the lesson of. They're all blessings. So if you all hear me say lesson again, it's like, remind me, say, Teri, you forgot. Yes, and absolutely, that was a huge message. Somebody typed in, look straight ahead and stay in your lane. Yeah, stay in your lane. Find your own vibration, as Karen always says. And that's when we propel forward, is when we're in that energy. And that was little Kaylee. She wanted to be heard and seen right now. we're going to go into our meditation time with all of that in mind, that the blessings of life propel us forward, that when we're seeing something that's not the way we want to see it, and maybe there's a struggle, maybe there's a conflict going on, all we have to do is stay in our lane and go into that trust and release the energy of whatever it is that we're having that experience of, to be that blessing of life for us. So if you are in a place where you can safely close your eyes and relax, let's do that. And let's go into the heart brain, focusing on slowing down the breath as you touch your heart center. And then adding in the energy of joy, contentment, care, wanting the very best in your life and in everyone else's life. So keep breathing in deeply and feel that energy just start to take over, the energy of contentment. It's that space of just being, just allowing, accepting. And as you continue to breathe in deeply and focus, I'm going to ask our angels to join in, inviting in and invoking the energy of Archangel Raphael, asking for us to feel that presence, that beautiful healing energy that comes into us, letting us know that we are God's perfection. We were made in the image of the Creator, and we have everything we need inside of us to heal our bodies in whatever that looks like, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. And thank you, Raphael, for entering our presence. I'm calling on the energy of Archangel Michael to surround each one of us, placing us in a protective bubble, making this a safe place for us to do our inner journey. May we all know that only love and light is coming into this place. Only love and light is welcome here. And thank you, Michael. And now let's invoke Archangel Gabriel energy. Gabriel is our messenger. He's the one that brings in the clarity, helping us to understand those blessings of life, to understand and to fully get it, to get what this is all about. What are we doing here? What's our purpose? All of those questions that roam through your mind. Gabriel is the angel that shines the light on the answers, helping us to understand things more fully. And thank you, Gabriel, for what you bring to us. And then let's ask Archangel Uriel to come forward, helping us all ground, helping us to transmute anything that's unlike love and light in our lives. So just take a deep breath in and watch that light travel. Just watch it go down through your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, and out the bottom of your feet. And we ask Uriel to guide that light now, going down into the center of the earth As you go into the earth, it's dark in that center, but Uriel guides the way and helps you to find that perfect spot for you, where you can stand in that center and find your balance. You can feel that you've come home, home in your heart, home with Mother Gaia, this planet that we're living on right now. Just feel into that earth energy. Smell that earth energy. And now let that energy come up through your body, through the bottom of your feet, your lower chakras, and back up into your heart center and anchor right there, right in your heart. Giving gratitude to these angels that have surrounded us, that are bringing each in their own way exactly what we need today. And let's call in Archangel Raguel. Just envision this angel coming and standing right before you as you're sitting there comfortably, letting yourself just be guided right now, opening up to whatever comes forth. Just see this angel take a seat right beside of you. As he sits, he takes your hands. Just reach out your hands and allow Raguel to hold both of your hands. You're sitting face to face. And now look this angel in the eyes and see that love that's there, that unconditional love, the love that says it doesn't matter what has been happening in your life. All of that is not where you are right now. If you've experienced strife, if you've experienced struggle, if you've experienced illness and loss, that's not where you live in this moment. All of that was to bring you to a higher point in your life of understanding, of accepting, and forgiving. So as you look at Raphael, Raphael's here too, as you look into his eyes, he sees right into your soul, and he knows if there's something you're holding there in your heart, something that maybe you're unable to get past at the moment. Just share that with Raguel. He already sees it. But when you hear yourself speak the words and allow that to come out of your mouth, whatever the situation is, whatever the conflict is, if it's a person or persons, I'm hearing for some it may be family. For some it may be work, in the work environment. For others, there's an energy of struggle and strife in relationships. Whatever it may be for you, just share it now with this beautiful angel who's sitting there holding your hands, letting you know you're safe to do that work, letting you know that there's no one else that needs to hear. And it's okay for you to share. Whatever the struggle is, this is your moment to reach down inside and say, I'm ready to release. I'm ready to have peace inside of me. I'm ready to bring back the joy in my life and And this is a barrier to my joy. So let's just take a moment, and you'll know intuitively if there's more than one issue, if there's more than one conflict, you'll know which one to bring up, because Raguel is going to help you with that. He's going to help you to see that person or that situation through the eyes of love, through the eyes of acceptance. And he's reminding you that forgiveness is not about anyone else. When you forgive, it's clearing up your energy. It's helping you to find peace inside of you, letting go of anger, letting go of sadness and grief, anything that might be stuck there as it goes around and around in a circle. Let's get out of the spin. So if you're ready to open up, just sit with this angel. We'll give a few minutes for that. And just speak what's on your mind with that relationship or that situation. Raguel is reminding us that we all make choices. We all have that power, that free will. And if there's something that's really hard for you to let go of, maybe you feel justified in holding on to the anger. Anger is not bad. Anger is necessary many times to bring us to clarity. But staying wrapped up in the anger only hurts you. And that's the reminder he wants to bring forth. That if there were hurt feelings, if there was something that happened where you felt like you were disrespected and diminished, that holding on to the sadness and the anger keeps you in that state of being. Releasing the energy of that lifts you higher. It sets you free. It sets your energy free. It doesn't mean that that person was right or wrong. It doesn't mean that you have to embrace any action against you. It only means that you clear up what's inside of you so that your joy can be there. Your peace will be lifted up and filled. Your whole being will be filled with that joy. Your only job is to stay in your lane, to mind what's going on in your world. And where there's a block in the way, trust and believe that that block will be removed. if you're focused on the blocks, if you're focused on the obstacles in your path, you're missing the whole world that's around that block. You're missing the sunshine and the sky and the gentle breeze. Let go of the heaviness of any obstacle that's in your way. Choose to release it with love. Choose to make your priority you, not someone else. You have to show self-care and self-love before you have any of that to give out into the world. So Raguel is reminding us of all of this, still holding your hands, still looking you in the eye, and still inviting you to make that choice, the choice of freedom over being bound to the obstacles, the choice of joy over unhappiness and anger and sadness. Which will your choice be? This angel is so inviting, so caring and compassionate and loving. And what you are seeing in the eyes of this angel is what's inside of you. All of those qualities are inside of you. They are not outside at all. Those blocks that you see on your path, they're not there. They're on the inside. It's your choice to remove them or to hold on to them. So take another moment, take another deep breath in. And decide what you will do, if you will hold that energy inside or if you're going to release it with love. And if you're releasing it with love, make that statement. Make that your statement to this angel. Make that commitment to yourself. I release this with love. I'm taking my power back today. I'm taking my joy back. I'm showing myself love today. Whatever happens in anybody else's lane, that's for them to experience. I choose light. I choose love. I choose to be who I am authentically and not who anyone else thinks I should be. Let's take a moment and just thank this angel. Show your gratitude for what this angel brought to you today, this blessing that was brought to you, this opportunity to release, to let go, and to just live in the light. Let's thank our other angels that came in to support. Archangel Uriel, who brought us grounding energy. Archangel Gabriel, who illuminated what it was for you to look at today. Archangel Michael for holding sacred space. And Archangel Raphael for bringing in the healing energy. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you to all of you for doing that deep inner work. And it is work. It is something that we put one foot in front of the other, and we can't just sit still to do this. It requires motion. It requires a commitment. And it requires really being honest with yourself. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here, for showing up for you, and for allowing yourself to be heard and seen by the angels. I love you so much. And Christina, thank you. Thank you for the beautiful teaching that you did today and for every week showing up for us and with us. You're so loved and so appreciated. I want you to know that. And all of you that are here on Zoom, stay with us, hang out. We're going to go discuss. And those of you that were with us virtually, thank you for being here. I love you so much and appreciate you. And if you want to come jump in the Zoom, you're more than welcome to come in with us and share some beautiful time together in conversation. Thank you. And we all say, Namaste.
Hey,
y'all.
y'all.
Yes,
Thank you,
Charlie, I almost
Christina.
forgot again.
Thank you,
Okay.
Christina.
Yes.